Hello, today we're going to be talking about the difference between human and civil rights. We're going to get into human rights because it's the least complicated. Human rights are something that are provided to you because you are a human. Every person on earth has human rights just because they're a human, because they're not ruled under a government yet. Not until they're a citizen. So, these can come with the freedom to speech, the freedom to live, the freedom to marriage, anything like that. You could go on. Doesn't matter what religion you are, doesn't matter anything like that. You have these because you're a human. So basically these human rights to apply to everyone. It doesn't really matter. Now, let's talk about civil rights, where you can get kind of complicated with, because these are laws that are either given and protected by the government. So, depending on what country you are from or anything like that, these apply to the government and then they apply to you because the government gives them to you. And you have to follow them and you have to obey those laws. Civil rights are more about keeping the fairness and the equality around within the society due to gender and race and religion. So with all that, in a society, you kind of have to neutralize all of that. And so civil rights neutralizes that in a way. Now, there can still be some racism going on and all of that, but it helps neutralize it so that we don't go back in time where blacks were being treated very poorly from whites. These rights are guaranteed through the Constitution and laws of civil rights acts. Now, you may ask, what is the big difference then? Well, here's the big difference. Human rights are the whole world considers them to have human rights. Where civil rights belong to you because you're a citizen or a resident of a particular country. These are handed to you by the government. Where human rights, you don't really have necessary order under someone. Another way to think about it is the government violates human rights. The whole world considers that wrong. But if a government violates civil rights, it's breaking its own country law. So basically, that's the main difference on civil rights and human rights. And hopefully, after this, you will understand what the difference is.